every spot, looking for your ass and we hide. With the infrared so need to flash it like some fucking disco lights. We gonna cut you into itty bitty parts. Meet me on your side of town where they keep the graveyards. Crushed glass, dead rats, lots of trash.
Welcome, everyone, to this very special NBA presentation on Veterans Day, where we salute the men and women who protect our country. Kevin Harlan here alongside Steve Curry, Clark Kello. So happy you've joined us today. We are in Indiana for some Pacers basketball. This hometown crowd ready to go. Clark, Darren Collison still injured. They're counting the days until he returns.
You know, Kevin, it's always tough not to have a player of his caliber, but on the flip side of that, the good news is they've shown their resiliency without him. They've done a really good job.
Let's go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Alvin Gentry.
Yes, guys, he told me I want to dare them to bring the ball inside against us today. We're going to pressure them on the perimeter and force them to come inside against our shot blockers. He's got a lot of confidence in those guys down low, gentlemen.
Thanks, Doris. Well, guy.
It sets the tone early. Well, last season, the Suns' road record dipped well below 500, 17-24. And that's one of the reasons they were on the outside looking in when it came to playoffs.
He picked up 15 points in their last win against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Homedale, California, north of LA, a 6'8" athletic wingman. I think he's got a chance to be a two-way star in the NBA.
Granger outside. Hill kicks to Jordan. Lock at 6. Halt the run.
That's for Derrick Rose at times during that series, really utilizing his great length and athleticism on the defensive end.
Knocked away. Ford with the steal.
The reaction.
Oh! Here's a second look with the Sprite Slam Cam.
Decided to go with a little trickery. Went to the reverse. Hit me down low.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Suns lead by 10.
And the difference to this point has been
Decided first quarter in the books already as we start the second quarter. Pacers trail by 10.
Well, the Pacers historically have always been tough on their home court, and last season was no different. 24-17 in Indianapolis. It's one of the reasons the Pacers made the playoffs.
He's never been the most athletic player on the floor, but he's got a sense of humor about it. The 6'7" swingman made a pledge to get at least 10 dunks last season and finally reached his mark with 3 games left.
Ford a screen on Lopez. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Petrus. Here's the break. Straight up. Dowdell's shot is good.
His all-around play, a high-energy player, a good three-point shooter, and part of it was just what he means to the team, chemistry-wise. A great teammate.
Rebound. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
They were just unstoppable in that fourth quarter. When you can have a big surge like that, it's a huge confidence builder.
Yeah, I think they're a really mentally tough team, Clark.
You know, for the Pacers last season, they really had a difficult time against Western Conference teams. I mean, only going...
The East had some strong teams at the top, but overall, a weaker field of teams. You go out
with the rebound, and it's the Pacers' ball. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Foster down low, covered by Petrus. Three-pointer, Granger. And that one's good.
You know, guys, despite...
And we've reached halftime in this one. Suns ahead, up 7.
Obviously getting up there in years. So the question for Phoenix, do they trade him? Do they keep him? Do they still try to build around him? One thing's for sure, they need an infusion of young talent.
And Phoenix looking who they've got on the flush. Then for the Suns, Gortat's checked in for Luol. Warwick comes in for Grant Hill, and Dudley subbed in for Childress. Knocked loose.
And that is a foolish mistake right there, guys.
And the big-time jam. Let's see it again with the spike slam jam.
Come on now, I didn't see. Can you believe that finish? Boy, a little bit of flair and flavor at the end of it.
Oh, that'll be a fan favorite, all right.
That was not your average typical dunk.
Nash kicks to Warwick. Hansbrough defender. Warwick the pass to Carter. Nash. He's picked up by Hill. 6 on the shot clock. Shot to stop the run. Nash's shot is off.
Well, use his body well to lean around the defender. It's always going to be difficult to convert that shot, though.
I'm not sure if there's ever been a guy who works harder at his craft than Steve Nash. Even at his age, he's just in amazing shape. And even though the Suns didn't make it
in discipline, he doesn't look like he's lost a step at all. He can always shoot, and you've got to factor in that IQ because that helps you be faster and quicker than you might be physically when you think as well as he does.
Kicks to Gortat. Open shot Carter. And again, it's the Suns missing.
He's laboring out there right now, guys. The shot has not been falling for him this quarter.
4 dishes to Foster.
Everything's falling now. This lead continues to increase.
Yeah, it's just way too hard to keep up with a scoring pace like this. I mean, and that's why the defense is having a tough time.
Backing down is Gortat. And here's Dudley for 3. That's good. 3 rebounds so far in the game.
Well, the Pacers have a reputation of being an up-tempo run-and-gun team, but last season they were just in the middle of the pack in fast break points. They were really more of a defensive club than anything.
Nash outside. 6 to shoot. He's picked up by Hill. Open shot Carter. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assists. Nash has got assist number 8 now on the night. Steve, let me go back to the Pacers and give you a number. Touchdown their defense. You did. It ranked 12th best in the league last season. That's a good place to build.
That's a nice place to build and a really nice improvement from the prior year. I like Granger as a two-way player. He's pretty good defensively when he's locked in. Collison is quick and can be a factor pressuring the ball. And the big guy, Roy Hibbert, made the greatest strides, being able to defend the paint without fouling.
He continues to do everything well out there.
You know what? And it's really hard based on that to determine what he's done best so far.
He has not done a good job taking care of the ball here tonight. 4 turnovers for him.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at Miami. Right now, they're off to a fast start. First place in the conference. And, of course, the Pacers. They're right now in 5th place.
Well, for Indiana, they've climbed the ranks this season. They've definitely changed for the better, and now they find themselves really within shouting distance of the top.
It was an okay game for you, but I imagine you're most happy with the win. How do you feel about your individual performance after that one?
I felt great. I mean, I didn't see any issue with my game until you just pointed it out right now, but now I'm really starting to wonder. I saw the final score at the end and couldn't imagine being upset about anything, but here we are now. So at this point, you guys have pretty much rained on my parade. Hope you're happy, man.